in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome to HT's EDC. Coming at you this Saturday morning, going a little old school. Today, you see the old wood pile behind me. We're back out on the back patio. You guys, loyal followers, have seen this view before. As you can see, the wood pile has dwindled from where it used to be. We have definitely been working on the wood, and might actually even start up a fire here later this morning. It's about, I think when I woke up this morning, it was 36 degrees. We're probably sitting in the low 40s right now back here, but it was enough for me to put on a nice wool blend hat and this big coat to shoot a video out here. And got my coffee. And since today is Stagger Day, Saturday Stagger Day, and you know what we do on Saturday Stagger Day, we get us a good stogie going. Didn't waste time just lighting this and all on camera, so already got us a good hot cup of joe, got us a stogie going here. And my tote today for Saturday Stagger Day, well, we'll get to it in just a second. We'll show the usual suspects first. Left pocket, Holy Land pocket cross. Back pocket, the old Open Sea leather wallet. The old stogie lighter this morning is the old Zippo here with the 74 silver dollar on the front, and the Canadian loon, or loonie as they call it, on the back pile side. Smoking an old cheapo Drew Estates factory smoke sweet, which pairs good with a morning cup of coffee. And for Saturday Stagger Day, we are rocking the HT Red. This is courtesy of Dakota Marlowe, with Marlowe's custom leather and designs. Did I butcher that, Dakota? Dakota Marlowe, you guys know him, makes some just awesome. Is it here on the box, on the back, if I can read? Marlowe's Customs. Well, I believe it's just Marlowe's Customs. But anyway, if you can see that, read that, it's his maker's mark right there. But he sent me this beautiful sheath, got my initials on it, HT Red. And today, for Stagger Day, we are rocking this hen and rooster, beautiful, gnarly stag Stockman. Yes, HT is on a Stockman. I don't know what's got into me with the Stockmans, but they are, I'm on one with Stockmans right now. That's all I know to tell you. I am really enjoying the pattern. Yeah, that's all I got. Really loving a good Stockman. And this is one of them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. German made. Look how thick. They do not cheat you on that stag. Nice and thick. Beautiful hen and rooster stag Stockman this morning for Saturday Stagger Day. And fits perfectly. Check that out. Comes right to the top in the old Dakota Marlowe custom sheath. Slip. I always mess that up. Why do I call them sheaths? Custom slip. Anyway, we got one for you. I guess I got to dedicate this one To my buddy Chuck, this one's for you, Chuck. Anybody that's seen the thumbnail already, we go around with this tongue-in-cheek, and folks, it is tongue-in-cheek. We all know the good Lord does not care about the color of a pocket knife, so it is, it is 100% tongue-in-cheek when we say this, so nobody get offended. It's just a standing joke. Keep your britches on. But Mr. Briar Patch Blades down there in South Louisiana, he swears to me that if Lord had a favorite color, it would be yeller Delrin. Well, I already know, and most of the people that watch my channel already know that good old HT Red would definitely be the Lord's color, but I digress again. Tongue-in-cheek, folks. But anyway, this one's for you, Chuck. I am going to show today my yeller Delrin collection, and to be totally honest, I can't say it too loud, I am a yellow Delrin fan myself. I think the two most, and this is subjective too, in my opinion, the two kind of most classic colors, patterns, if you will, as far as synthetic, it would be yellow Delrin. There's just nothing more timeless and throwback than yellow Delrin in a synthetic. And I know this one, it's not my favorite bone, but good old amber bone. Is there any more bone that is more classic than just the traditional, tried and true old amber bone? Totally opinion. That is mine, but in a bone, I would say the most traditional is an amber bone. And as bad as I hate to admit it, yellow Delrin probably in the synthetics. It just harkens back to those grandpa knives, dad's knives. That's just, they're timeless. See them on that, how the old men sit at the gas station or the hardware store out front, and they got 4 or 5 chairs around there, and they're whittling and telling lies and talking about women. Well, they're usually toting. You'll see them with those old yellow Delrins about 90% of the time. So that tells you something. So in order not to keep you too long, we are going to go through them. I'm going to show them. I may open them real quick, tell you the blade steel, and we're going to move on, or I'll have you here an hour, and nobody wants that on their Saturday. So let's get it. And today I'm going to, kind of go from, usually we go, go big or go home, go biggest first. I'm going to go smallest and work my way to biggest. There we go. First one I just briefly showed y'all. We have the old yellow Delrin case canoe here and I say a lot of opinionated stuff on here, so just bear with me. In HT opinion, the best steel case knives has ever came out with. CV steel, chrome vanadium. I love it. It is my favorite. Not even close. But this is the old case canoe. I forget what year this is. I'd have to have my card. I don't know it by, lickety split. I guess I should probably, but I don't. But this has got a few years on it. This ain't a real recent one. One to say like 2011, but it may be, it may not. But yeah, not much to say. It's yellow Delrin. It's a canoe. I love it, and it's in good old chrome vanadium. That's number one. Number two here, we have a good old Schrade, and we have a Stockman. Let's get this guy open for you. And this is the model 881Y for yellow. And everybody's seen a Stockman, but why I fiddle with it to show y'all a Stockman, I don't know, but here we go. Good old Stockman. Has a nice long pull nail nick on that clip point. I love that. Got the kind of, what are we gonna call that? corset shield for the shield, and it is yellow Delrin. Not much to say. This is carbon steel also. If you can see that tang stamp right there, that is Schrade only. Does not have the plus sign, so this is all, and it does already. I don't know if y'all can see that with my lighting out here, but there is some good little teeners going on this one. But this is the 881Y Schrade Stockman, and it's a good one. Moving on, this is a super good one. This was a birthday gift from a good friend of mine. You guys know him as 865 Knives. I call him Brother K Knox. Brother Aaron up in Knoxville, Tennessee. For my birthday this year, he blessed me with this. And this is a case rail splitter. And this is a 1974 model rail splitter. You are looking at a 1974 HT. So, I mean, this is as cool as they get. Pretty hard to track down knife these days, the old rail splitter. This thing is like untouched, immaculate. Even, I don't know how much you can see here in that light, but if you can see that little palmetto tree there in the background, that is, and the half moon, that is the state of Carolina, South Carolina. I was born, believe it or not, spent my whole first 2 months of my life in South Kakalaki, so I was actually born in South Carolina in 1974. This is a case 1974 South Carolina commemorative rail splitter. You could not get a cooler gift if you tried. So special thanks once again to Aaron for this one. The old, if you want to see the tang stamp, what is that? The 90, I know it's the 99 pattern. 32, 99 and a half. We can get that to come in. That is the pattern number. If you guys wanted to know the actual pattern number for a rail splitter to go try to chase one, they are awesome. Half stops, yeah. Not gonna spend too long on it, but I could spend 30 minutes gushing on this one. Super cool, love it. Moving along, we are going to come to a good old Rough Rider. And this is a liner locking. You can see right here, has a little brass tab on it. Does it say press? No, don't say anything, but it is a liner lock. And you can see I have put a little funky, that was a little forced patina I did. Little circles I did on that, just kind of goofing off. But as you can see, definitely carbon steel. Good full size. This is a full size. I mean, if you choke up, look at all that. Full size Saudi-esque, working knife, I probably need to start saying. Everybody knows this pattern. But this is the Rough Rider Yellow Delrin RR1743. Everybody knows they have salt water on these, so there it is. Great little knife, locks up strong, carbon steel, good little work knife, throw in your pocket and just get the job done. So that is the Rough Rider locking, we'll just say work knife. Pretty cool. Moving on, you guys have seen this one not too long ago in a video when I did my single blade kind of jumbo trappers. This is a Remington you would think a bullet knife, but this is not a bullet knife. This is just a Remington, and this is the R4 RY4. I guess Remington yellow 4-inch. That is my guess why that is the name, but it is the RY-4. Basically almost the same specs as the bullet knives, but this was made in the 90s, also by Camillus for Remington, and it is a backlock and even has half stops, believe it or not. But just a super cool single blade trapper, lock back. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it. Has the drop point blade here. Just a great knife. This was actually a throw-in gift from an eBay purchase I made. I bought a couple of knives off the guy, and this was tossed in. I mean, wow, I was blown away that he just gifted me this, you know, for Goodwill, whatever. But yeah, blown away. Love it. Carry it. What more can you say? Moving on, we have another Rough Rider with the, if I get my fat finger out of the way, has the diamond shield there like we saw before in that farm knife, that work knife. Has the diamond with the RR shield. Yeah, it's got the big RT bolster there on the front. You know what I think about that. And to double down on it, we have double nail nicks. So yeah, this has a lot of polarizing characteristics that some people don't care for. Me, believe it or not, they could have just, I'm not hung up as much as some people on the double nail nicks. Would I prefer them to be single nail nicks? Sure, but I don't think it. Some people say it kills the aesthetics and just makes it look horrible. I don't know about that so much. Would I prefer it just to be single? I would, but I would trade the double nail necks, keep them, no doubt about it, if you could lose that big old honking RT or R bolster there. I am not a fan of that, but what you gonna do? Anyway, this is a awesome folding hunter. Getting past the aesthetics and getting down to the business end of this knife. Has half stops. Very nice half stops, by the way, too. Strong, authoritative. Got a nice saber grind clip point blade here with a nice pretty swedge on it. Then we have our Skinner blade with a nice long swedge on that. Very good looking blades on this one. And again, this is their yellow carbon series, just like this guy. This is another one from that series that I love them. I mean, you guys already know what I think about a folding hunter. Half stops, carbon steel, good looking swedges. I would absolutely love, y'all can think what you want. If this, and again, it ain't the end of the world, but if you took off that big RT bolster there, and everything else was the same on this knife, even double nail nicks included, I would love this knife. I strongly like this knife now. We'll tote this knife 100%. Just lose that big RT bolster. But anyway, enough about that. We'll let you see this half stop that I'm telling y'all about. Look at that. Whew, that is so strong. Look at that wall. Very nice. Even centered. Look at those blades. Both blades centered. Really a great knife. Last but not least, I knew I'd do it. I knew I'd let my stogie go out. Never fails. But anyway, last but not least, we have this folding hunter. This one is pretty polarizing too. This is one I got off of eBay, and obviously the prior owner had done some mod work to it. and he has actually put like speed holes. If you can see, those are all drilled through. Put, for lack of a better word, speed holes on this thing. Okay. It's definitely different. Some people are going to say, yeah, he absolutely ruined that knife. I kind of like it. I don't have any, I'm a folding hunter guy. Definitely don't have anything like that else in my collection. And if nothing else, it is a conversation piece. Some people the conversation may go something like this. Yeah, HT, that's about the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. But a conversation piece, nevertheless. But this is a Schrade, and this is the SC508. This was formerly a Scrimshaw knife. Would have had some kind of markings here. Scrimshaw on this yellow Delrin, which is kind of faded. You guys are probably going to say that almost looks white. It is kind of faded, but this did start out as a yellow Delrin. And again, don't have no idea what was on this one. I've seen, raccoons, deer, some kind of farming scene. They put all kind of stuff on these. Scrimshaw. Well, that guy took off the Scrimshaw and he put holy mollies in it. So getting past that, it is a great carbon steel. You can see got a lot of use on it. A lot of teener going on here. Obviously, if you want to see that tang stamp, get this guy out of the way. SCC USA SC508. Schrade something. What is it? Schrade Cutlery Company. So this is pretty old. I'd have to look up that tang stamp, but this is a pretty old folding hunter. I love it. I really do. Say what you will. It's different, and carbon steel, folding hunter. I love it. So anyway, that concludes the HT Yeller Delrin collection. So there you go, Brother Chuck, down there in the briar patch. There's my yellow Delrins for you, and we will argue probably to the day one of us dies on what is the coolest color. But I can't lie, I do kind of like yellow Delrin. Yeah, it ain't kind of. I like yellow Delrin, so just ain't as cool. Just ain't as cool as HT Red, but hey, what is? Anyway, folks, we're gonna get this stogie relit. I'm gonna shut my mouth, get this relit, and enjoy the rest of this coffee, and let you guys get on with your Saturday. Thank you for giving me a piece of yours. Can't thank y'all guys enough for that. Anybody that tunes in and still watching me at 22 minutes and 43 seconds, God bless you, and we're going to see you on the next one. I'm HT, and we are out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see. HT's EDC.